At the plate, Joe Mauer. And we are ready for some daytime. Our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Britton, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's one away. At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Eddie Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And there goes Polanco. Hit swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Polanco leads off second with one gone in the inning. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So striding in, Logan Morrison. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. Aaron Judge will be next. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Designated hitter,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
batting fourth.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
That one's in there. 3-1.
1 strike.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Right back to Britton on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Max Kepler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. 1-0 the count. And he falls behind now, 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Jake Cave. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Now the pitch.
Hit.
Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Nope. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Missed with a breaking ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Rosario is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cave is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-2 to Joe Mauer. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. After it is Gardner. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Logan Morrison. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1. Polanco is off at first with 2 away. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line it, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses with it. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. Mauer in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that's so. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Judge is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis, all even at 1 apiece. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off the fourth inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Giancarlo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Joe Mauer is retired to kick off the inning. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Right back to Britton on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, Captain Harry Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last That bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Stepping in. Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. And he takes on base as we go back to the top of the order. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Rosario has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Andujar on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cave sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Forsythe on to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the... Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the...
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's lifted the other way out to left. Walker has it in his sights. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
From the stretch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again, Luke Boyd. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Two and 0 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. Andrew McCutchen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Up around the face. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, a double play. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Andrew McCutchen
takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Struck him out. Here's Miguel Sano. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought it.